please rise for the graduate procession and remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
Quando de, hey, 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 quando de, quando de, hey. Quando de, hey, quando de, ha ho, away hey ha ho, away hey hi ho. Come, come, way hey ha ho, away 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 hey hey hi ho. Hello, 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 hello,
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Everyone can please be seated. Thank you to Aslan McAllister Barlow for singing O Canada. I would like to begin with an acknowledgement of territory on behalf of all who are gathered here. With good minds and hearts united as one, let us acknowledge and celebrate these traditional lands as a gathering place of the First Peoples, who have been the guardians of Mother Earth since time immemorial. We pay homage to them and express our gratitude for their gifts to this community as we share this space with respect for all. My name is Robin Hicks, Dean, Faculty of Applied Science. I am honored to be your Master of Ceremonies for our 2019 Convocation. I would now like to introduce our platform party. I ask each of them to stand as they are introduced and remain standing. The President and Chief Executive Officer, Glenn Volbret. Member, Board of Governors, Lynn Bowring. Senior Vice President Academic, Eileen DeCourcy. Registrar, Rick Palmer. Associate Dean, School of Skilled Trades and Tourism, Stephen Finnegan. Associate Dean, School of Applied Science and Computing, Shannon Claggett. And our faculty members, student success facilitators, and college administrators. Our platform party. Today, we celebrate the collective effort that has given us the class of 2019. We would like to recognize all of those who have supported our graduates, especially the parents, spouses, children, families, friends, college staff, and the St. Lawrence College community for the guidance and unwavering support that has helped make this day possible for our graduates. In addition, I'd like to say a special welcome to our many community members and college supporters who are also joining us today. At this time, it is my pleasure to call upon Glenn Volbret, President and CEO of St. Lawrence College, to say a few words.
So good evening. Are we excited to be here tonight? Oh, come on. Are we excited to be here tonight? That's more like it. A plus. So welcome parents, relatives, friends, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, and most important, welcome members of the St. Lawrence College graduating class of 2019. Today is the most important day of the year for you and for us. Convocation and the awarding of our SLC credential is a symbol of student success, and it's the entire reason we exist as an organization. It is both an honor and a privilege to address you as graduates. Every year, as I prepare for Convocation, I think about what I should say to the graduating class and what advice I can offer you. I spend hours agonizing over this, when in reality, no matter what I say, you will likely forget most of it. This is a huge day for each of you. You have worked hard to get here, studied, written exams, delivered presentations, finished work placements, and perhaps taken additional courses in order to graduate. You have earned the right to cross this stage and be recognized for your accomplishments. And as you do, remember that today, your future is a blank slate on which anything can be written. I'm fairly certain that during your time at SLC, most of you will have had support along the way. Whether from family, friends, or someone from the college, please take a few moments to acknowledge those who have helped get you to this place today. To our faculty, staff, and our entire team here at SLC, I say thank you. Thank you for putting students first, for getting to know our students by their name in the first few days of the semester, for listening to the challenges they may be having and helping them to navigate daily life in higher ed, and for ultimately helping our students to realize their dreams. I'm proud to call you my colleagues and friends, and I would like to personally thank our entire SLC team for being so passionate about making a difference each and every day. Please, everyone, let's all give these folks a big round of applause. And now to you, our graduates. Each year at Convocation, I like to offer some advice to the graduating class. Usually, I pick a theme, research it, and then share my perspective. This year, however, I thought I would switch it up. In keeping with the latest trends of social media, quick messages, and being brief, I decided to give you my top 5 pieces of advice that I have shared over the years. So here goes. Are you ready? So 2 people in the back row are ready. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Are you ready? Right on. So, number 5, confidence. Being confident in your abilities is one of the most important ingredients for your success. There's plenty of research that supports the fact that the beliefs we hold about ourselves and our abilities direct our actions and shape our lives. In study after study, confidence has been shown to make the difference between success and failure. Building confidence is a choice and it's a skill. It requires consistent effort and the courage to take risks. Each of you here today had the courage to pursue your education and follow your dreams. Your faculty have helped prepare you for success, but now it's up to you. Believe that you have what it takes, know what you are made of, now go out and bring your dreams to life. Number 4, the world needs you. Climate change, social inequality, protectionism, the possible collapse of society as we know it. We are at a critical point in the history of our civilization, and the world needs you. It needs all the things you've learned at SLC: teamwork, collaboration, innovation, critical thinking, grit. It needs your knowledge, your skills, your unbridled enthusiasm, and your optimism. The challenges of society today and in the decades ahead will be much different than the challenges of yesterday. However, as we all know, challenges also represent opportunities. And I know that each one of you has the confidence and skills to rise to the occasion, to make a difference, and truly make the world a better place. Nelson Mandela said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Yes, graduating class of 2019, the world needs you. Number 3, always make time to listen to country music. No, not really. It's not that bad, actually. Number 2, positivity and optimism will take you far. Positivity and optimism are, in my opinion, critical to leading a successful, happy, and fulfilling life. For those of you that know me, you know that I'm definitely a glass half full person. As proof, I've been a Toronto Maple Leafs hockey fan since I was 5 years old. You can't boo at a convocation. Which, by the way, is the last time they won the Stanley Cup. Each and every year, I continue to believe that this is the year they will win it all. Although, now that I say this out loud, this is probably a poor example of the results that positivity can bring. It's not always easy to be positive, and life will toss you difficult challenges. However, with a positive attitude and a sense of optimism, you will view those challenges as opportunities, look to them for what you can learn, and overcome any obstacle that comes your way. You cannot underestimate the power of positive thinking, opening your mind, and being an optimist. Research indicates that it takes 4 positive experiences to overcome a negative one. It also shows that positive people are happier, more creative, more productive, and have more energy. If you focus on these qualities, along with all the skills that you've acquired at SLC, you really can do anything that you set your mind to. Which brings me to the number 1 piece of advice that I can give you. Now remember, this is based on over 20 years of experience, and in the past 7 years in my current role, having personally congratulated close to 20,000 students that have crossed this stage. So given all that, my number 1 piece of advice to you, the graduating class of 2019, is simple. Get a job. Yeah. In all seriousness, get a job, start your own business, or continue your academic journey. And regardless of the path you take, this 1 piece of advice will allow you a stage to put everything that you have learned together. Your confidence, positivity, and optimism, and all the skills that you have attained at SLC will enable you to succeed and do great things. Your job is the platform for figuring out what you most love to do, finding your passions, and making a difference. And when you put all of this together, you really will change the world in your own special way. So in closing, I want to leave you with one of my favorite quotes by comedian, actress, and writer Ellen DeGeneres. Follow your passion, stay true to yourself, and never follow someone else's path. Unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then by all means, you should probably follow that. So when your name is called and you stand and prepare to walk across this stage, take a breath and pause and reflect on your accomplishments. Follow your dreams, pursue your passions, and say hello to your future. Congratulations, class of 2019. I wish you all the best. I would now like to introduce Lynn Bowering, member of the St. Lawrence College Board of Governors, to deliver greetings from the board.
Well, hard to follow that, isn't it? Good evening. President Volbrecht, graduates, honored guests. It is my great privilege to bring greetings today on behalf of the Board of Governors of St. Lawrence College. Graduates, you have received an outstanding educational experience in a caring environment provided by a dedicated academic and administrative staff and supported by an involved community. You've put in many hours of hard work and probably more than a few long nights of study and worry as you made your way through your program. Your hard work and perseverance have brought you to this day. You begin the next stage of your life very well prepared to take on the future. All of us here today are extremely proud of you and excited for what lies ahead for you. We look forward to watching your success and hearing about your accomplishments in the years ahead. On behalf of the Board of Governors, I want to extend my thanks to President Volbrecht and the college team, and I thank you, graduates, for choosing St. Lawrence College as your path to reach your goals. You know, Bono said the world needs more Canada. Well, I think that Canada needs more St. Lawrence College, don't you? We wish you all the best today and in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. We now welcome you to enjoy a brief video showcasing some of our proud St. Lawrence College alumni.
Lots of time in the student association and spending a lot of time studying. Lots and lots of time studying.
After the initial overwhelming feeling and really taking it all in, I felt at home. And from there, I've never really left.
I remember the first time I walked into the classroom because my goals and dreams are coming together.
Orientation, going in and being like, oh my God, this is very exciting, very nerve-wracking. Like I'm taking like the steps to become a paramedic, which is what I've always wanted to be.
It was inspirational and motivating, and it was exactly what I needed at that time in my life.
I remember thinking like it was going to be, a long 4 years, but it really went a lot quicker than I thought.
I was a much better student than my high school record ever showed.
I think I learned that, truthfully, I'm capable of a lot more.
I thought I could push myself further than I ever expected.
I learned about working in a team together and collaborate with other people.
I've met some great professors who I still keep in touch with and who I consider my mentors.
I think the most important person I met would have to be my wife.
My husband, I met a lot of great friends, a lot of great references, lots of people that I hold dear today.
One of my preceptors worked at the college itself, so I got to know them a little better. I have four students that were in my class that are graduating with me working. So not only did we practice together, we're now working together, doing real life calls, going with these guys through school, not working. It's pretty awesome.
There was a previous grad that came and spoke to our class about how she got to where she is now. It was really impactful.
I'll never forget my fellow classmates. We were a really tight-knit group, and we continue to be friends some 30 years later.
I'm still able to talk to people who are in policing, hang out with, and be friends with those same people that I went to school with 10 years ago.
I still have good close personal relationships with those I went to college with back in 1981. That's 40 years ago.
I still come back. I walk the halls occasionally. You know, you're always welcome back here. This is your home. You miss it at the same time, but you know this is always your place to come back to.
My advice to new grads would be remember your experiences, remember who you are, and remember that you are stepping into the workforce and you are representing St. Lawrence College.
You had dreams, you had aspirations, you had goals, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't do them. Just keep pushing, keep going.
Hold on to your seats. This is quite a ride.
Follow your passion. You have what it takes to do what you want to do and what you're passionate about.
Freshly graduated, I'd recommend sleep. Since you're finished your exams, you can take a rest now.
Take your time. It doesn't matter when you start. It doesn't matter when you finish. Just live your life, trust the process, and it will come to you.
It's actually one of the first things that we ask, like when we're working with partners, is what school did you go from? We're all connected in one way or another, and usually SLC is one of the main reasons as to why we're connected.
So when everybody's working together, this is what we can accomplish.
Piece of advice I would give to the graduation class is you're never too old to learn. Continue on your education, and don't forget, inspire to change, empower to live.
Congratulations, class of 2019. You did it!
Welcome aboard. Good to have you in the family. See you soon.
Congratulations, class of 2019.
Congratulations, class of 2019.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2019.
Congratulations, class of 2019.
You did it!
Welcome to the alumni.
As you've just seen, St. Lawrence College alumni are making a large impact in our communities. Now, I'd like to ask each person in the audience who is a former student or graduate of St. Lawrence College, if you're able, to please stand and raise your hand. Don't be shy. Please stand or raise your hand if you... You are a piece of the fabric that makes up St. Lawrence College and our greater communities. We all come together to celebrate the outstanding achievements of the class of 2019. Thank you. We will now shine the spotlight on our graduates. Student awards for outstanding achievements will be announced during the presentation of graduates. These are faculty awards and awards sponsored by external organizations and individuals, some of whom are here to join us today. On behalf of St. Lawrence College, I would like to congratulate our award recipients and thank our many generous donors. Your interest and support of our graduates is very much appreciated. During the presentation of the graduates, we ask that you remain at your seats. Professional photographs will be taken to capture the moment. If you do stand to take a photo from your seat, please be mindful of the view of others. Please hold your applause until all graduates have been announced. Graduates, Glenn Volbret, President and CEO of St. Lawrence College, will congratulate you as you cross the stage and Rick Palmer, Registrar of St. Lawrence College, will congratulate you as you exit the stage to receive your credential. Once you've received your credential backstage, please return to your seats for the remainder of the ceremony.
School of Applied Science and Computing, Biotechnology Advanced, Ontario College Advanced Diploma. Stephanie Lee Armstrong. Stephen Atkins with distinction. Melissa Boyce with distinction. Elizabeth Caldwell with distinction. Elizabeth is the recipient of the Biotech Award of Excellence. Erin Ashley Elizabeth Conrad. Laura Crossman Jolly with distinction. Jeremy Joseph Garofalo with distinction. Jeremy is the recipient of the Biotech Team Player Award. Kayla Nicole Gilfillan. Marika Danielle Mackenzie Haspek with distinction. Heather M. Hennessy with distinction. Ashley Brooke McFarland. Alan Graham McLeod with distinction. Natalie Mueller. Felicia Reeder. Lauren Sidor with distinction. Brianna Leela Irene Shaw Davis. Alexandra Christine Shermito. Janelle Maria Vandermeer. Jacob Christopher Whalen. Jacob is the recipient of the Biotechnology Most Improved Award. Alson Wong. Civil Engineering Technology, Ontario College Advanced Diploma. Mohammed Raji Alani with distinction. Curtis Baller with distinction. Cliff Beamer with distinction. Matthew John Buell. Brendan Cebulski. Jared Del Polero with distinction. Elizabeth Ellen Doran, with distinction. Ryan James Good, with distinction. Josephine Alberta Grady, with distinction. Robert Lucas Hargrave, with distinction. Lyle Adam Hendrick. Brandon Carl Lavalley, with distinction. Michael T. McCallum, with distinction. Christopher Alec O'Sullivan. Joseph Pilgrim, with distinction. Joseph is the recipient of the Engineer of Kingston Award. Michael Alexander Regan, with distinction. Riley Reynolds, with distinction. Martin Charles Ryan, with distinction. Morgan Chattel Morris, with distinction. Jackson Harry Simmons. Ben Summers. Wiley James Taylor, with distinction. Connor Joseph Wolfram, with distinction. Connor is the recipient of the OCAA All Academic Award. Jaden James Wood.
Computer Networking and Technical Support, Ontario College Diploma, Navjeet Badwal. Navdeep Baparai. Bomik Chauhan. Alan David. Whitney DeLeon. Sukirat Singh Dhaliwal. Okay. Amber Lee Ferguson. Wait. Reed Gervais, with distinction. Matthew Hall. Right on, Matt. Sean Irving, with distinction. Vivek Jayan. Ajo Joy. Manveer Kaur. Simarpreet Kaur. Varshit Kasaraju. Oliver Laflamme, with distinction. Crystal Ashley Lemeron. Langlois? Austin Gerard Lyle Langlois. Hang on. Jankiben Mehta, with distinction. Mitchell Stephen Mary. Bodresh Patel, with distinction. Avninder Sran, with distinction. Nora Steele. You want Hayden? Nora Steele, with distinction. She said it's okay. I got you. Colin James Taylor, with distinction. Hello. Is it a hold? Yes. Okay. 1 second. Riza Vahora. Amit Kumar, with distinction. Hardeep Kaur. Harjinder Kaur. Kanwar Singh. Komalpreet Kaur, with distinction. Nirmal Jose, with distinction. Pardeep Kaur. Rakesh Kumar. Sajandeep Singh. Simranpreet Kaur. Sukraj Kaur. Sunny.
Computer Program Analyst, Ontario College Advanced Diploma, Neda Amini. Patricia Irene Berard. Benjamin Brissett with distinction. Chad William Richard Burgess with distinction. Jonathan Taylor Dillon with distinction. Brendan Roy Gravely with distinction. Keegan Robert Hefferon. Kevin Lavalley with distinction. David Eric Mackey. Paul James Mulhern. Katrina Marie Renwick with distinction. Tyler Morris Schultz. Troy Alexander Scrivens with distinction. James Thomas Theobald with distinction. Energy Systems Engineering Technician, Ontario College Diploma, Michael James Hassan. Nimish Kumar Kakadia. Vikash Kumar. Rinkesh Kumar Prajapit. Akash Shiket. Energy Systems Engineering Technology, Ontario College Advanced Diploma, Joshua Boston. Gavin Hamilton Brockway. Sean Alexander Curry with distinction. Justin Charles Reed. Jose Daniel Rivas Garcia. Matthew James Snyder. William Stover. Instrumentation and Control Engineering Technician, Ontario College Diploma, Jimson Domingo Antonio. Mayur Balia with distinction. Shubham Yoshi. Esteban Pedraza. Mahipat Kumar Vahela. Arshdeep Singh. Jagsawak Singh. Manpreet Kaur. Rajat Singh. Instrumentation and Control Engineering Technology, Ontario College Advanced Diploma. Liam Charles Fraser with distinction. Chun Yao Fu. Maria Kosir with distinction. Connor Lee. Scott Magnuson with distinction. Kurt Nguyen Trin with distinction. Jean-Michel Noel. Jordan Craig Olson. Stephen Ross. Harry Forsyth Weichel with distinction. Computer Networking and Technical Support, Ontario College Diploma, Manpreet Kaur Sidhu. Harlavleen Singh with distinction.
Veterinary Assistant, Ontario College Certificate, Shaylee Anderson with distinction. Emily Kathleen Armstrong with distinction. Callie Babcock. Jessica Ray Bell with distinction. Samantha Bauer with distinction. Amy Lee, Elizabeth Bridget. Gotcha. Okay. Amy Lee, Elizabeth Bridget with distinction. Like the bus. Okay. London Bus. Cassandra Grace Campbell. Ariana Brooke Chapman. Haley Elizabeth Chase. Ashley Crochel Mathieu with distinction. Taylor Diana Cobb. Shaylin Condi. Brianna Lynn DeRoshi. Marilyn Ann Desjardins, with distinction. Naomi Ann Dombrowski. Heather Ann Donaldson, with distinction. Heidi Florence Ducro. Kirsty Elise Elliott. Gabrielle Ethier, with distinction. Shelby Jean Eves. Ashley Mary Groot Lipman. Deborah Marie Hallinan. Tasha Taylor Hartson, with distinction. Yay! Mary Therese Rowland Hatt, with distinction. Xavier Hawks, with distinction. Jessica Held. Brooke Taylor Holland. Alexandra Howard. Brooke Howie, with distinction.
Tanisha, you don't have to say my middle name.
Gotcha. Tanisha Hutt.
You can lose my middle name too.
Okay. Gotcha. Cassidy Johnson. Victoria Ashley Martin Luna. Emma Elizabeth MacArthur. Erin Avery McGecky. Lillian Marie McEwen. Sydney Mellon. Justine Miller. Caitlin Destiny Mitchell. Sarah Haley Moore. Cassidy Anna Mae Molson. Courtney L. Morris. Kayan Isabel Nguyen Suero, with distinction. Christian Redeem Oliver. Madison Claire Pierce, with distinction. Jenna Price, with distinction. Abigail Teresa Proctor. Alexandra Ritchie, with distinction. Kelsey Desiree Rivas. Quinn Morgan Scott. Taylor Anastasia Shea. Emily Sims. Taylor Sizer. Carissa Susan Sloan. Carolyn Jean Smith. Melanie Smith, with distinction. Courtney Somerville, with distinction. Alexander Switzer. Alana Carmen Lucia Tanti. Bailey Weisenberg Vincent. Tasha Williams, with distinction. Olivia Wilson.
Veterinary Technology Ontario College Advanced Diploma, Drew Elizabeth Ayotte. Alexis Jean Black. Faith Olive Boyko, with distinction. Kendra Buter, with distinction. Kendra is the recipient of the Central Sales Award. Sarah Dodsworth, with distinction. Sarah is the recipient of the Dynatech 2000 Inc. Animal Clinics Award. Samantha Alexandra English. Natalie Elise Fahey, with distinction. Natalie is the recipient of the Kingston District Kennel Club Award. Rebecca Foss, with distinction. Victoria Julie Doreen Greaves. Rachel Marie Hoekstra. Michelle Lisbeth Joritsma. Stephanie L. Kane. Selena LaRocque Machiavello. Morgan Latimer. Marie Lozon. Chelsea Lynn Ledesma. Miranda Jane Matheson. Miranda is the recipient of the Kingston Humane Society Award in memory of Tony Fardella. Logan Marie McClure with distinction. Emma Marie Newcomb. Marky Dawn Evelyn Nutbrown. Alexis Alexandra Passmore. Shelby Nancy Peels. Amy Lisa Quinton. Brittany Elizabeth Rakoski. Alexis Rogers. Shauna Victoria Reiner with distinction. Brittany Hope Stuckley. Seth Thomas Petco. Chao Tran. Shauna Lorraine Van Leeuwen. Jocelyn Michelle Virgin with distinction. Jocelyn is the recipient of the Ontario Veterinary Medical Association Award. Bailey Nicole Webb. Wind Turbine Technician, Ontario College Diploma. Zemison LaRose Clausen. Pinkesh Shah with distinction. School of Continuing Education. French Language Certificate. Maria Helena Delgado. Deborah Forrest. Elena Raponi. Svetlana Richkova.
School of Skilled Trades and Tourism, Brick and Stonemason, Level 3 Apprenticeship Certificate, Alan Ferguson, with distinction. Carpenter, Level 3 Apprenticeship Certificate, Tyler Asanen-Willman, with distinction. Michael Hepburn, with distinction. Aaron Leviger, with distinction. Austin Lurtz-Wiseman, with distinction. Michael Todd Lyon, with distinction. Matthew Martin. Quentin McDougall, with distinction. Gotcha. Connor McLeod, with distinction. Hi, Simon. Simon Mitchell. Peterson. Gotcha. Jordan A. Peterson, with distinction. Jesse Adam Skelding, with distinction. Leonard Brent Windsor, with distinction. Leonard is the recipient of the Andrew Truesdale Memorial Award. Michaela Elizabeth? Yeah. Oh, right on. Carpentry Techniques, Ontario College Certificate, Michaela Elizabeth Brownlee. Thomas Edwards. James Edward Galton. Wade Owen Hart. Hapriel Jones. Kiefer Steve Kikowak. Thanks. Andrew Douglas James Glazer. Gotcha. Jake Alexander McDougall. Reese Thomas Partridge. Raj Sanadia. Matthew James Sheets. Reva Shane Snyder. Gregory Stevens. Benjamin Waller.
Cook Apprenticeship Level 2 Certificate, Angela Marie Hajar. Culinary Management, Ontario College Diploma, Cassandra Brandt. Andrew Burney, who gets the Culinary Management Ontario College Diploma and Cook Apprenticeship Level 2 Certificate, both with distinction. Bruno Duarte Petrel. Michelle Jadine Forey, with distinction. Leah Louise Hale. Victoria Lynn Hutchison, who gets the Culinary Management Ontario College Diploma and Cook Apprenticeship Level 2 Certificate. Manon Wilkening Jolicoeur, who gets the Culinary Management Ontario Diploma and Cook Apprenticeship Level 2 Certificate, both with distinction. Marguerite Jasmine McCorkle-Hoy, Ontario Culinary Management Ontario College Diploma and Cook Apprenticeship Level 2 Certificate. Christopher G. Murphy. Jessica Angus Maria Simons, Culinary Management Ontario College Diploma and Cook Apprenticeship Level 2 Certificate, both with distinction. John Richard Trainer. Zachary Stewart Walker. Kiman Shu, Ontario Management Ontario College Diploma and Cook Apprenticeship Level 2 Certificate, both with distinction. Navneet Singh. Culinary Skills Ontario College Certificate, Gokul Rajan Nair. Electrical Engineering Technician, Ontario College Diploma, Nicholas Begbie. Robert Barreros. Ryan Castleman, with distinction. Alex Christopher Krausen, with distinction. Jacob Deviney, with distinction. Clay Allen Dumoulin, with distinction. Ronak Singh Gatora. William John Greenway, with distinction. Jonah Greep, with distinction. Blake Kenny Harris. Ziji He. Cassidy Jacob Yancey, with distinction. Bailey John Dorian Krieger. Cole Hayden Lance. John Robert Lawrence. Adrian Stefan Wislebo. Victor David McDonald, with distinction. Connor Petrie McMaster, with distinction. Crispus Linus Merchant. Ben Isaac Montgomery. Atish Kumar Suesbai Patel. Thomas Pearson. Antonio Perota, with distinction. Samuel Marchand Petronka. Pranav Prajapati. Chansel Kumar Rajiv, with distinction. Jack William Ritchie. Mukesh Sharma. Anthony Dennis Schumann. Navjot Sidhu. Amanda Jean Smith. Christian Jacob Bernard Stender, with distinction. Alexander Dane Thomas. Darcy Peter Thompson. Ryan James Thompson. Simarjit Singh Wasan. Amandeep. Mandeep Kaur. Priyanshu. Simranjeet Kaur. Vikas Kumar. Electrician Construction and Maintenance Level 3 Apprenticeship Certificate, Ryan Timothy Cross.
Not Regan, it's Regan.
Esthetician Ontario College Diploma, Reagan Elizabeth Atkins. Jessica Irene Baldwin. Alexis Michaela DeLong. Genevieve Renee Dignard. Erin Mary Farrell. Hillary Hazel Page Harbottle. Bailey Hennegar. Michaela Margaret Johnson. Jane Cal. Rebecca Ruby Kerr. Vanessa Ledke. Fung McNeil. Brandy Erin Dale Meeks. Haley Rose Pantich. Darian Elizabeth Perry. Taylor Morgan Riopel. Alexandra Elizabeth Rattan. Katie Marie Salamone. Katie was the gold medal winner in the aesthetics competition at the recent Skills Ontario Provincial and Skills Canada national competitions. Mason Hunter Shepherd. Sarah Ali Sobe. Blythe Talbot Cadu. Amy Lynn Thompson. Michelle Valaquette. Michelle is the recipient of the Dermalogica Aesthetics Student of the Year Award and the Aesthetics Sales and Service Award. Mandeep Kaur. General Machinist Level 3 Apprenticeship Certificate, Drew Giles. Ryan Kelly. Hairstyling Ontario College Diploma, Amanda Brown. Samantha Marie Burns. Christy Tasha Caird. Caitlin Christine Fisher Robertson. Megan Danielle Susan Hole. Courtney Rose Elizabeth Isherwood. Katana Millward. Logan Chantal Nadon. April Pratt. Coralie Ellen Scott. Maureen Sharp. Jillian Danielle Smith. Nicholas Neil Stevens. Michaela Woodcock. Akshdeep Kaur. Hairstylist Level 3 Apprenticeship Certificate, Sylvie Fisher. Mila Stead. Hospitality and Tourism Management, Ontario College Diploma, Abhishek Hebro. Alexander William Amy. Alexander is the recipient of the Brown's Fine Food Service Award. Kiana Lee Jills Bockelder. Armand Bath. Tejinder Pal Singh. Shauna Christine Campbell. Shauna is the recipient of the Brown's Fine Food Service Award. Courtney Lauren Cape. Jonah Paul Edmonston. Mark Fabros. Kaylee Aaron Gamble. Xavier Goyette. Kendra Lee Dawn Haynes. Cassandra Rose Helder with distinction. Ryan Douglas Kay. Rebecca Marie McFadden. Mackenzie Perry. Michaela Perry. Prince Sani. Christopher Allen Varley. Shauna Lee Vinkel. Pardeep Singh Zaiya. John Siraj. Harjinder Singh. Harsh Kumar. Iqbalpreet Singh. Jasdeep Singh. Jasmeet Singh. Kritika. Mansurat Singh. Satwinder Singh. Shabam Rana. Simranpreet Kaur. Vikram Singh. Industrial Mechanic Millwright Level 3 Apprenticeship Certificate, Kenton Anthony Greenwood. Mechanical Technician Ontario College Diploma, Corey Bathurst. Michael James Belanger with distinction. Lakwinder Singh Bular with distinction. Nilesh Kumar Chowdhury. Sarbjot Singh Dhaliwal. Amritpal Singh Marok. Chase Alexander Morrison. Harshal Kumar Panchal. Jashanpreet Singh Panasar. Kuldip Salishbhai Patel with distinction. Chintan Kumar Sunil Rana. Mandeep Sani. Rahul Mukesh Shah. Mohit Sharma with distinction. Sukhminder Singh Sidhu. Jobindeep Singh. John Ben Wilkinson with distinction. Matthew Wilson with distinction. John Daniel LaCroix Young. Brandon Alexander Ziegler. Amandeep Singh with distinction. Arminder Singh with distinction. Deepak. Gurjot Singh. Gusharan Singh. Gurshar Singh. Gurvinder Singh. Harpinder Singh. Jajit Singh. Jasbir Singh. Manvinder Singh with distinction. Sarvar Singh. Sukhjit Singh. Sukhmanjot Singh with distinction. Yuvraj Kumar.
I present to you the graduating class of 2019. At this point in the program, we will hear from the valedictorian. Valedictorian is a derivation of the Latin phrase valedicere, which means to say farewell. Thus, the valedictory address is a message of gratitude and inspiration from a graduating student before graduates move on to pursue individual dreams. I will ask Shannon Claggett, Associate Dean, Applied Science and Computing, to introduce the valedictorian.
Good evening, graduates, family, and friends. Congratulations. I've been given the honor of introducing the valedictorian for this evening's convocation. Our valedictorian for tonight did not even know she had been nominated to be this year's valedictorian. Heather was nominated by all of her faculty and a number of her classmates and was over the moon that others would think of her. She was very excited and considered the nomination in itself a win and was very amazed by it. Heather has been described to me as a caring and engaging person that genuinely listens to her classmates and instructors, whether discussing course material or the little or major details of life. She's an individual that is always positive, with a unique sense of humor and an outlook on life that has endeared her to her fellow classmates and faculty. She has the uncanny ability to connect with everyone she meets. I found this true when Heather came in for her interview to be valedictorian. Heather was born in Churchill, Manitoba into a military family and moved around a lot, she said. She graduated high school from Red Deer, Alberta, and knew back then that post-secondary education was something that she should do, but wasn't really sure how or what to do. She started with university for a Bachelor of Education, but that wasn't quite the right fit. She tried a 2-year program when her son was 5. However, the birth of her daughter and her health issues made it difficult for her to continue. She did complete the vet assistant program here at St. Lawrence College in 2012 and went to work at Sandy Pines Wildlife Center. However, as her children's health issues spiraled, she had to take off from full-time work. As Heather learned more of her condition, she decided to retrain in a career that might work better with scheduling around her daughter's appointments and indulge in her love of science, and she entered the Biotechnology Advanced program in 2016. However, that is not all. Heather volunteers with the OSPCA Animal Rescue and the Napanee Community Kitten Rescue, and she told me that she was a happy foster fail as she now has adopted a 3-legged cat. Heather indicated that most of her volunteer time is now spent with Easter Seals Ontario fundraising events where she supports her daughter in her role as an ambassador, and she often gives speeches to offer a parent experience perspective on parenting a child with physical disabilities. How Heather has found the time is unknown to all. A quote from one of her faculty: "It amazes me how Heather found the time to manage the heavy program course load, a household, volunteering, and the needs of her children. Despite her extremely demanding life, she was one of the top students in her class. One of her classmates told me that Heather is an extremely inspiring person." So please join me in welcoming the valedictorian for the class of 2019, Heather Hennessy.
Woo, thanks for that. Okay, good evening, and thank you to all the friends, family, and faculty who have come together to celebrate the achievements of the graduates of the School of Applied Science and Computing, the School of Skilled Trades and Tourism, and the School of Continuing Education. It is a tremendous honor for me to be here tonight. As a mature student, I never imagined that I would be asked to be valedictorian. I assumed this award was reserved for younger students. But then my amazing course coordinator, Candace Scott, pointed out to me the growing number of people my age and older who are returning to school. I am proud to stand here not only for myself, but for all of you as well. The two schools have a diverse selection of programs: civil engineering, electrical engineering, wind turbine tech, energy systems engineering, computer programmer analyst, carpentry, and so many more, as we just saw. There simply isn't enough time for me to give a special mention to all of them, as much as I would like to. Not to mention that I think that we'd all like to get to the celebrating part now that we have finally succeeded in our post-secondary goals. Applying to college was nerve-wracking for me. Was I making the right choice in going back to school? Was I choosing the best program for me and my family? Would I be able to understand and retain the information and still manage my busy life outside of school? On the first day, I remember math class. I had never enjoyed the subject in high school, and there I was starting this new adventure, 3 years of a lot of math. After I found a seat, I looked around at my classmates, and they were mostly the same age as or younger than my 2 older children. Lucky for me, the person I sat next to was Katie. She quickly introduced herself to me with a smile that put me at ease. Later in chemistry lab, I was lucky enough to be partnered with Jeremy. He was great in so many ways and really got me over that fear that I wouldn't be able to fit in with this large group of younger people. As for the faculty, they are magic, each and every one of them, from our amazing associate deans, Shannon Claggett and Stephen Finnegan, to all the instructors, technicians, and support staff. I think this was most evident during the 5 weeks of the strike in the fall of 2017. They worked hard to make sure we all got the support we needed to be successful in our studies, both during and after the strike, which was very difficult for everyone. I also had my own personal hurdles during this time, and I would like to say a very warm thank you to the wonderful Candace Scott for supporting me through so much and making the time and space to accommodate my unique situation. I also have to thank Shannon Smith, Delina Mello, and Steve White. You were a calm in the storm when life outside school was all over the place and running me ragged. With your thoughtful kindness, you found solutions to seemingly unsolvable problems and allowed me to complete the course requirements. You were there for me, celebrating my achievements both in and out of school, and that's something that all the professors at St. Lawrence College look to do for each and every student. Your desire to see all your students succeed is obvious, made only more clear by all the work you do to make that happen. I also want to thank all of my classmates. You came together to build a real community and truly support each other. Many of you stepped in to help me, taking notes on my behalf when I couldn't be in class, and walking me through new concepts you learned in my absence. My sincerest gratitude to Laura, my fantastic study partner and friend throughout the program, and to Jen as well. I remember wondering if you were in the wrong class when you appeared in second year. These two amazing people in particular kept me on my feet and connected with classes and coffee, lots of coffee. Lastly, but definitely not least, a very big thank you to my family for putting up with me when I was so stressed out I couldn't even stand myself, and for keeping me going when I didn't think I could make it through. I would like to leave you with a quote. One of my daughter's favorite movies is Cinderella, so I have seen it a lot, and I've tried to live by the words that are repeated throughout the film. Have courage and be kind. The skills and knowledge we have gained through our time together here will allow us not only to improve our own lives, but also our communities and the world around us. As we step out onto this new path in life and set sail for new adventures, I hope you will all keep an eye out and look for opportunities to make a difference wherever you can. Congratulations once again to the class of 2019.
Thank you, Heather, and congratulations. We are nearing the end of our ceremony. Following the charge to the graduates, we will have the academic recession. Our graduates will leave first, led by ceremony marshals, followed by the platform party. We ask that guests please remain at their seats for the recession, after which all are invited to join graduates, staff, and faculty on the 300-level concourse for the graduate reception. The photographer will be available outside of Gate 2 on the Level 100 concourse immediately following the ceremony for all graduates that wish to take additional photos with family and or friends. Graduates, faculty, and guests are also welcome to take photos together at the photo backdrops around the concourse. Now, to officially close our convocation ceremony, I ask Glenn Volbret, President and CEO of St. Lawrence College, to come forward and deliver the charge to all our graduates.
Thanks, Robin. The charge. Graduates, could you please rise? Graduates, today you have been admitted into the proud fellowship of the graduates of the Institutes of Applied Arts and Technology of the Province of Ontario, an honor bestowed only upon those who have met long-established standards of conduct and learning. In the name of St. Lawrence College, therefore, I hereby charge you zealously to safeguard the professional dignity and ethics of this fellowship, sincerely to cultivate the spirit of inquiry and experiment, earnestly to maintain, through study, the fresh viewpoint demanded in an age of rapid change and technological advancement, and generously to contribute in all these ways to the society around you, that the dignity of all of us, through you, may be constantly reaffirmed. Thank you for coming, everyone, and congratulations to the St. Lawrence College 2019 graduating class.